Hey, what's up? This is Bunny's Vanities channel, and this is another day. Hope you enjoyed the last vlog. We are currently on the road doing Amazon. Oh my goodness! Almost got killed by a car coming out of nowhere from the side. He didn't even check. Not us, the person. But anyhow, yeah, we're going to do Amazon, and it's gonna be another vlog. I currently have my coffee here. I made this at home. My husband did the espresso shot in his machine. It's so good. And I made it chocolatey, like, cause the notes of the coffee bean was giving chocolate and nuttiness, and so I was like, ooh, let's add some chocolate whipped cream. Made it just even 10 times better, like super chocolatey. And I added some raw Splenda sugar packets, and it is really good. Oh, and some oat milk in it, and it's really freaking good. So yeah, well, we're at our first stop here, guys, to deliver. Look at the view. Look at the view, guys. So it's clear skies today. Don't mind the dirty mirror. I mean window.
Don't mind the cemetery.
Nope. Cemetery?
Yeah, sure, that's a cemetery.
Oh my goodness, this is a cemetery behind that wall. It's a cemetery. But yeah, it's very pretty out here in the Bronx. Don't mind that, but just know the Bronx ain't that ugly. Like, in my last vlog, I gave a pretty view, and it's beautiful, and that's in the Bronx. So, like, let it be known. They just don't have the nice things out for public view because they gentrify that. So they don't want you to see that. And so all you think about the Bronx is a dirty little Bronx rat hole. But it's not. Anywho, I still have my Pride and Prejudice. I think in the last video I said I was in chapter 10. I am now in chapter 16. Actually, I think I finished it. Or am I about to finish it? Oh no, I'm in chapter 16 now. And I'm currently editing that video as we speak. It's on my phone on another app. I use the YouTube Studio one to edit my videos, and it's just a simple cut and chop type of thing. But yeah, that is what's happening right now. After this, we will be going home, I believe. Am I right? Aha. And so I don't know what I'm gonna show y'all. Maybe we'll see some cute ass views for you to see. Oops, sorry, Nia wanted to interrupt and say hello. But yeah, maybe we'll find some gorgeous views here in the Bronx so that you guys could see that we're not all rat dwellers. Anyways, bye-bye. Just wanted to show you guys the beautiful cemetery here. It is really pretty, actually. We have some family members there, but yeah, ain't it beautiful? I have an uncle buried there, and my husband has a cousin and his grandpa. Look how pretty this mural is. It's from a school. Also, let's give a round of applause for how clean the streets are. Like, Mandani did a big one. And I applaud his decision to do hiring and raising it to $30. And, like, he really did his big one with cleaning the streets. It's looking like springtime right now. But anywho, just wanted to give a little shout out to our mayor, Mandani. Look at that beauty. They think that's the most beautiful fucking view ever. These houses are so lucky. Oh. Okay, it is another day, and we just got finished eating. We got some Kennedy fried chicken. I ate wings and fries, and I'm just watching some YouTube right there. And let's do a little haul of what I bought. I think this is the cutest thing you've ever seen from Five and Below, by the way. There's a haul for Five and Below. Look how cute that is. It has little bunnies. And it's like very Easterish Bridgerton type vibes because of the blue. And it's just so fucking cute. And then it has a pocket right here. Right there. And I believe it was like $10 or $5. I really can't remember. Oh, let's see. It's right here. It was $7. And then I had to get some Munchos. So good. These are so salty and like they just hit. And then I got some fun things that I've been telling you guys I wanted to get, and it's a bunch of books. Let's start off by saying we got the Wuthering Heights right here, and it has the the gold pages, sprayed edges, and this is by Emily Bront or Bronte. I don't know how you would pronounce that, but look at how cute that is. The new movie that came out, so this is like I need to read. Then I also got Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. You know, we already had the Pride and Prejudice. Don't mind my dog who's now making a lot of noise. Look at how cute that is. We already had the Pride and Prejudice one. And so, again, the gold sprayed edges, the gold foiling. It's super cute. Then we also have The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Again, sprayed gold edges, gold foiling, super cute. And then we also found The Odyssey by Homer. And it is, I had this book before, but I never got to read it fully. So I'm glad to have this. Gold foiling, gold spray edges, they're just so cute. And last but not least, we have The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I actually read this in high school. We actually had to read both of these in high school. And it has silver sprayed edges and like silver foiling. It is super cute. I can't wait to read this again. All of these. And just look at how cute they look stacked. So cute. They also had other ones that I wanted to get, but it was getting a little too pricey. But they're just so cute. You can even tell they have like different gold foiling. I mean gold sprayed edges. Like these three golds are different from this gold. But this is what it looks like. And they're super cute. And the Pride and Prejudice is gonna go. And then I also have a shelf that my husband has to build. So each book costs $5. Literally on the dot, $5. $5 for these books. I just love these little tiny ones from Five and Below for the classic type books. Because if you know, in the Bridgerton series, Eloise is always reading her little books. And she's always like just reading like her little books. And it just gives cute vibes. Very demure, like very, it's just very nice. And it's the size of like my hand essentially, and I have really tiny hands. It is still tinier than the book though. But yep, those are what I got in Five and Below, and we're just gonna chill for now, maybe get on a game. But yeah, that was everything. Besides these books, I think this bag is the most cutest bag ever. Like, if you know me, oops, I think it fell. If you know me, I've been using this tote bag for so long, for like a whole year. Actually, yeah, a whole year, because my membership ends this month. But I've been using this. You can see it is stained. It is going through it. It has some rips, some, not a big rip, but like you could tell it's like, yeah, right here. You can tell it has some tearing here in the bottom. It's like stained the house. Yeah, it's going through it. So this bag is bigger for one. And it has these cute little bunnies that are just so cute. And it has this pocket here, just like the tote bag from Barnes & Noble. Right here. This little pocket that flips. You know that the Barnes & Noble ones does also right here. The little flip. But yep. I'm going to be switching on to this one when it's a bit more... Actually, I might just switch to it soon, but I just would hate for it to get dirty because it's white. But who cares, right? It's still cute. Okay, hey, so I think this is gonna be the last day we record, but we're gonna do a little bit still. And we are currently gonna drop off another package at FedEx, and then we're gonna pick up his friend and go out to eat at Ugly Dumpling. It's so good. And yeah, my makeup is like good, and all I did was a little dot of concealer under my eyes, a little bit of powder and blush and some lipstick. And the face is glowing. Okay, and yeah. Okay, hey, we are back. It is another day. I feel so weird recording right now because there's like people here. Oops, give me a second. Yes, it is another day. We're back at it again with another Amazon video. And I have my Pride and Prejudice here, and since it usually is dark in this car, I have my light to read, so that's nice to have. And I have a snack right here, so these are really good. These I highly recommend these. These are really good. One day, like, what type of content do y'all prefer? So far, I've been doing vlogs, but it's what I tend to want to lean towards more, as well as like book stuff. I could not sleep. It is currently 4:15 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, and I've been up since 12. I fell asleep at 10, I think, or like 9:30 p.m. and so that's, I've been up since, and that's why I told my husband, oh, I'll go do Amazon with you since I can't sleep anyways. And so just watch YouTube, then we headed out. Now I'm here and my stomach is killing me. I'm lactose intolerant, so I did eat some dairy yesterday. I ate some Parmesan cheese in a salad, and then I also poured cotija cheese on a pasta I ate, and my stomach is killing me. Hopefully he doesn't get much packages today on his route, since it's not a full long amount. I know a lot of people love Pride and Prejudice, but low-key I'm like not in the mood to read it. I'm still on chapter 16. I haven't opened it since. And I just want to read something fun. I did have some other book planned before I opened this specific book, which I did show in a previous video. Go check out my past videos. Give it a like. Please like my videos, subscribe, interact with me. I don't have much friends. I don't have much friends. Not gonna cap, I really don't. I think I have like 2 friends, and they're like, where we don't really talk that much because life be happening. And you know, I've become antisocial. I guess I've always been antisocial. So making these videos, it makes me feel like I am interacting with people, even though there's no one to interact with. But yeah. So interact with me, become my bestie, so I can have some friends, because it gets a little bit lonely. Yeah. Anywho, moving away from that topic, I'm also emotional at this current state. So there's that also. I've been going to the gym. I went to the gym twice in a week's time span, I guess. I'm sore. We've done so far abs, which is really sore, and then arms. And with that, I don't feel sore in my arms, but there was a little pain I felt in one of my arms that, if you've seen my past videos, you've seen that I did hurt my shoulder. Like, I even went to the hospital for it. I tore like something. They said that they couldn't see anything on the x-ray per se, but they were like, you probably just tore a little muscle, like a muscle or something like that. They said they're like, just rest it, all that. So that's what I did. It did somewhat go away. I could still feel a little like tension in it, but besides that, we did arms. We'll probably go today, we'll see how tired we are, because I am exhausted, but I want to start going to the gym again. Yeah, summer's coming. I just want to feel a little bit more confident, like, oh, you know what, I did that. I ate these months. Not literally, that's funny. Let me introduce myself. I feel like I've been making videos, but I don't really talk about myself. Like, let me introduce myself like I introduce myself to my friend, like if I'm making a friend, which has never happened, because all my friends that I claimed I have has always introduced themselves towards me while I was. So when I was a kid, I was super emo, very quiet, very didn't want to deal with no one. Like, I was going through it. Household family was not all that great growing up. So it really, my husband's here, really added to. I'm making a video. I stopped recording, my bad. I feel embarrassed because he's here packing orders. I just like that added to my quietness, and so never really had like friends like that. And all my friends have been like forced upon me when I was younger, and I love them so much. But then I went to college, and in college I feel like I really like bloomed a bit more. I feel like, yeah, in college upstate I went to SUNY, and like I feel like that's where I bloomed. But then I got in a really bad toxic relationship, and so that really like hindered me. And then I like became antisocial again, and like cut out everybody, you know those types of relationships. Anywho, and then it was a rocky road for like a good 3 years. But then I started having, and then something traumatic happened to me in my life. That's something I'm not gonna get into, but that really affected me in every sense of the way. And then I had medical issues where I had to have surgery, where I could have died, but I didn't know for 5 years, and I was literally miserable, depressed, everything. Like everything in the book, going through chronic pains that nobody knew the answer to. And so that was for 5 years of that type of pain. So I was even more antisocial. And then when that got dealt with, I was already dealing with that type of mindset, so it never got fixed. And then I was in college for my 4 years and graduated with that, and just living life alone, like no friends. And I'm married. I got married. Had a wedding, invited old high school friends. And I don't really have friends. Like, this is really the key thing. Like, I don't really have friends. So that's why I like making these videos, because I feel like I'm talking to a friend. You know what I mean? What else? Yeah, so like, comment, like, subscribe, interact. That would be greatly appreciated. Just reflecting on everything I just said, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I think in the long run, it just shows a huge journey that nobody really knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, except for really, really, really close knit, and I feel like even them people don't understand. And then the only friend I really do have is my husband, who's been there like basically through the really hard stuff, because I met him when I went upstate, which was like 2016. So yeah, a long time. He's been there every step of the way. And so yeah, that's my only best friend. Yeah. So let me know who's ever read Pride and Prejudice. Like, girl, do you like it? I feel like I basically taught myself how to read, because I feel like the educational system did not teach me how to read. Like, yeah, they taught me how to read. Like, clearly I could read. I could sound out words when I was at that age. But I feel like I really started to teach myself how to read after I got to college. Like, once I got to college is when I started. And not even that, because I didn't choose to read, but I started reading because of like assignments. But I feel like nobody really taught me how to read. Like, school was meant, like, oh, I have a lot of stories I could tell you about. My schools were not good schools. They cherish the smart kids more than they do the kids who are not doing great academically. So they basically cast you off as like unsalvageable. And so yeah, but like, even since I was in like elementary and all that, I was not really taught how to read. So I feel like I taught myself how to read, and which is how I got into reading. And then I feel like Pride and Prejudice is really like hard, like low key. So I feel like that's why I don't get into it that much, but I want to. But like, let me know. So far I feel like I'm in a part that like it kind of feels fluent, and so I feel like I can understand it more right now at this time and place. Like right now in this like the chapters I'm in, there's this guy who came in, and I think he's like a family, like cousin of like I forgot what their name, the Bennett family. Oh, his name is Mr. Collins.
You want me to put the one over here for now?
Huh?
You want me to put that over there for now?
Yeah, his name is Mr. Collins, and so I'm at that part, so it feels a little more fluent. But like, let me know if I should continue reading this, because again, it's kind of difficult. I feel like I'm reading something above my level, but it's fun. It's fun. I like it. Oh, another thing about me, I want to become a lawyer. That's always been my dream. Well, I have a lot of dreams. I sing. I think I'm a good singer. Like, that's one. I'm good at art. I'm good at art. Love culinary, but don't really. Yeah. But yeah, law is like my niche. Like, I don't know. Something about it just always dragged me into it. But I have like this fear of taking tests, and so I have to take an LSAT, and I have not pushed myself to do it in years. Like, I graduated in 2023 or 4. I think it was 3, and I still have not taken it. Mind you, it's a big thing. So I just need to get into it. I try reading, but then it's like my mental state. Like, I just doubt myself, and so I don't push myself to do it. But I want to, you know, it's a goal, it's an aspiration. But anywho, I'll probably check in with you guys later. Oh, wait, hold on, there's another thing I want to talk about. ACOTAR is coming out with a 6 and 7. It's coming out with a 6 and 7, and you know what's crazy? I'm still on the Throne of Glass. I have not even read ACOTAR, so like I can't even like fully gag like and geek out for it. But let me know. Can I start ACOTAR without finishing the Throne of Glass series? I know they're separate series, but some people say it's like somewhat intertwined. And so like, let me know, can I get into that? Because then by all means, I might not finish this and just jump into the ACOTAR. I have it on my Kindle, and I've been wanting to pull out my Kindle for like the longest, and I just haven't. Because I'm the type where I'm like, I have to finish a series if it's a series. Or I have to just do one book at a time. Damn, you scared the shit out of me. Yeah, you have to do like one book at a time in my head. But it's like also... sometimes I don't want to read the same book for like, because I take a long time at that point. So I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, I'm at chapter 16, and there's like 60 chapters in here. Oh no, like 56, probably like 50. Oh yeah, there's 60 chapters in here in this book, and I'm only on 16. They're short, they're not as long, but still. I'll see. But yeah, I'll check in with ya in a bit, maybe during the day. I'm not sure. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Anyway, peace. Just wanted to check in on y'all. We got Dave's hot chicken, and this is so freaking good, like so good, you don't even understand. Bomb. Got the sodas on deck, and we could not forget Las Mozzis. Those shits look bomb too. Oh, I would show y'all me eating this, but I think that's kind of cringe. I don't like hearing people chew, so yeah. That shit look good, and it tastes good. Alright, peace. So I hope you enjoyed this video, this vlog, and like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below about whatever you would like to talk about, and I hope you have a great day. Don't mind the crackhead screaming in the background, because we're... Anyways, bye.